Well, hi Capricorns! Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. It is a two-part reading with the overall energy of this reading being the center card in the first part of the reading. So, if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. Let's find out what Capricorns can expect coming up in their lives and any advice from the universe would be so welcome for this reading for Capricorns. For Capricorns. Okay. Let's see what we have here. I put the cards down in the same order that they pop out of the deck. No, you're waiting for somebody to come back, huh? Either that or you're just trying to decide. Let me see here. Got a few cards left for the second part of the reading. The Ace of Swords surrounds the entire reading. This is the sword of truth, clarity, and a lot of times through conversation. This is surrounding the entire reading. Truth and clarity. What are we getting to here? Something you need to hear or we'll find out. I got the Two of Wands up in your highest energy. This is you hanging onto a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand and holding the world with the other hand. You're contemplating your future. You're contemplating moving forward into a new life cycle. You haven't yet moved. You haven't gone, but you're certainly dreaming about it and you're getting ready for it. You have sought advice from the universe. Here's the Hermit. This is a very spiritual card. So you're asking for advice on your path forward. So you want to move forward, but what is your path? What does it look like, you know? The Hermit's here to shine light on some of your questions, to bring truth to some of your questions. So, on the other side of the Hermit here, we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, this is what you want to move forward from. I mean, this is an energy that runs in and out of your life. This is unstable, unsettled, really flighty. This can be someone who runs in your life with a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings and runs out with a staff of passion. Very selfish, usually, type energy where they just think about themselves and not the consequences that affect other people. So I feel like you want to move forward from that and you're trying to figure out your path in doing so. I have the Wheel of Fortune right under the Two of Wands and next to the Ace of Swords. Well, the truth is that the universe is now involved. You feel that pushing, you feel that pulling, you feel that, you hear those little whispers in your ear that's telling you to make some certain moves in your life. This is all to move you forward for the better. For the better. And it's turning. You cannot stop it. Once that wheel is turning, you can slow it down a little, but you can't stop it. So, you feel the urge. The urge is there to move forward, and you can't shake it off, okay? And I think you want to move forward from this Knight of Wands energy. It takes a lot of truth. It takes a lot of clarity in order to do that. I have the Queen of Pentacles next to the Ace of Swords and under the Knight of Wands. All cards are male or female. The Queen of Pentacles here is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's. So this is you, Capricorn, because this is you looking at that pentacle, the second biggest pentacle in the whole deck. So you're really focused on something more stable, something more grounded in your life than this Knight of Wands energy. So the truth is helping you to realize this is not working and you need something better for you. And you're ready to move forward. You're just not quite sure, you know, what steps to take, how to get there. I have the Eight of Wands right under the Wheel of Fortune. There's going to be some communication. This is texting, emails, phone calls, video chat, And I believe this could be with the Knight of Wands in order to release the Knight of Wands. You might ask for, to see if they can become more grounded before you move forward. But there's back and forth conversation going on here. And this is helping you to move forward. This is helping you. This is what the wheel needs you to do, because you need your truth. You need your clarity. And right next to the Eight of Wands, I have the Queen of Swords. This is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. And also let me point out the Hermit is a card for Virgo. Virgo could be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. And that is also an earth sign. So with the Queen of Swords, again, remember they're all male or female. This is speaking your truth and asking for truth. See how the Queen has her sword up and her hand out? That is exactly what she's doing. So that sword is very important. This communication will continue through the airways. This is face to face, okay? Like, and she's facing the Hierophant. Like, are you ever going to settle down? Are you ever going to be able to be grounded in a relationship? Or is this always going to be a fly-by-night type relationship? Because you really got your eye on the Pentacle. You really need something solid, secure, and stable. The Hierophant is a card for Taurus, by the way, so Taurus might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. So far we have Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, all earth signs. But the Hierophant here is about commitment, security, stability. It's a very spiritual card for marriage. So this is the truth that you need to find out from this flighty energy is, will they ever settle down, or is this just a big waste of your time? That's what you need to find out, because you need to know how you're going to move forward. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's take out the rest of the second part of the reading for Capricorns, please. One more, there it is. Okay. Oh, I need one more still. Thought I had them all. One more. Oh, there we are. Okay. So, Capricorns, up here in your highest energy, and on the back side of the Knight of Wands is the Ten of Cups. Yeah, you really would like to move forward with this Knight of Wands, but the way they're being, how can you? This is a card for an equal exchange of love and a lot of it. Sunshine and rainbows. Union between two people. It can be a family-oriented card with children dancing in the background. There's a lot of joy associated with this card and a lot of love. This is really what you want, but I feel like you really need your truth and clarity from this particular person, male or female, on whether or not they can do this or even want to do this. I have the Chariot next to the Ten of Cups. This is a card for Cancer. So Cancer might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. This is all about moving forward. But, you can just snap those reins and you can move forward really fast with those sphinxes right there. So you're ready to move forward. We know you're ready to move forward already, but you're just not sure what path to take. I have the King of Swords right next to the Chariot. The King of Swords also air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But this is a soulmate connection because I have the Queen and the King of Swords here. So it's definitely a soulmate connection. I feel like this other party is a little guarded when it comes to love. And so it's going to be like pulling teeth maybe to try to have this conversation with them. So they have their sword up. You can get the truth out of them. You can. But you really have to pry it out. It's like, they don't like to talk too much. It's like feelings, But, yeah, they're pretty guarded. And you need to know, like I say, whether you want to move on from this soulmate relationship or stay in it. Now, if this relationship should work out, this whole relationship is going to be based on truth and clarity. okay, because they're both swords in the soulmate relationship. It's just whether or not this King of Swords, male or female, will be ready to actually open up and want to move forward. So they have to do both. They have to be able to open up in order to move forward. I have the Ace of Cups under the Ten of Cups and next to the Queen of Pentacles. You have a huge cup of love to offer, okay? But you need an equal exchange. You're willing to hand out your cup. Are they willing to hand out theirs? That's part of the questions here that you need to have answered. The cards are saying follow your intuition. I have the High Priestess here right under the Chariot and next to the Ace of Cups. It's like follow your intuition. Whatever your gut is telling you is probably exactly the right thing. So don't ignore what you're telling yourself, what you're feeling, what your gut is saying. Don't ignore it. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself. Your intuitions run very high with this High Priestess card being here. So you want to know if they really have love that they can offer you. You really want to know if they want to move forward with you. You probably already, your gut is already probably telling you whether that's yes or no. But you need to know, you need to ask, according to this reading, whether you need to hear it from them. You need to hear, how they feel and what they expect in moving forward, if they even want to move forward. I have the Knight of Swords right next to the High Priestess and right under the King of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is a very actionable card. And this is you. It's like you're going for it. You're going right for the King of Swords and getting them to open up, because you can't take this anymore. You feel like this is going nowheres. They're just, this energy of the Knight of Wands makes you feel like disregarded in a way. It doesn't make you feel good when they run in and they give you hope and then they run out and they take the hope with them. That's not good. And you need to do something about it. So you're going to. I have the Justice card under the Ace of Cups and next to the Hierophant. This is the card for Libra. So Libra might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. Libra is an air sign. So we do have the air sign soulmate cards here. So this is you putting your sword up. You getting rebalanced. This is self-justice. Okay, you're taking charge of yourself. That's what you're doing here. So you have your sword up here, you have your sword up here, you have the sword surrounds the entire reading. They have their sword up, and that's more in blocking, but you have your sword up in going after the truth. I have the Ace of Wands next to the Justice card and right under the High Priestess. It's all about that fresh start, that new beginning here. And this is what you're wondering. This is what you need to know. You're going to have a fresh start and new beginning, one way or the other. All right? This wand is just blossoming. The Ace of Wands. You have three aces. You have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands here. So then I have the Seven of Swords. And this is under the Knight of Swords. If they want to keep all their feelings to themselves and they don't want to talk about it, so be it. You will move forward on your own. Because this is like being deceitful, holding something back. And I feel like that's what you want to cut out of your life. You want them to put the swords down and open up. And you need to move forward. And you don't want to move forward and take this energy with you. It's very deceitful. It's dishonest energy, and you don't want it. You don't need it. So you've got to get them to open up according to this reading. So if this reading does not resonate with you, I suggest checking your moon sign, which is your private and emotional self, or get a private reading from somebody that you trust. Now let's take an angel card. Let's find out what your guardian angels have to say either about this reading or something I was not able to cover in this reading. So let's see, what do they have to say for our Capricorns? Okay. Let's take a card out for you, Capricorn. Let's see what they have to say. I think it's way down there. Wow. Way. It's the Five of Emotion. I'm going to read this card to you. Forgiveness is an important part of healing. Forgive yourself and those around you for any mistakes of the past so that everyone can move forward. Grieving is a normal part of life. Ask your angels or those you love to help you move through the process quickly so that you can get back on the path to joy. You know, I feel like this is them. I feel like they have not forgiven themselves for something, and that's what they're guarded about. I really, you know, usually it's for the person I'm reading for, but I feel like this is for the other person since they are the one that is blocked here. They're hiding their feelings. Like I think that they are going through a healing process still, and they need to talk about it. That's how I feel. Need to get it out, because if they don't, you're moving on. If this is your reading. So Capricorns, thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.